Hello everyone. In this video we'll be talking about some interesting news going on YouTube. Songs by Adele, Bob Dylan, Green Day, and many more blocked by YouTube in legal dispute. Songs by these different musicians, these artists, including R.E.M., Bruna, Boy Rush, and many others, are currently unplayable on YouTube in the US due to a legal dispute between the platform and performing rights recognized by SESAC. Attempts to play many but not all songs by those artists on Saturday met with the following message: "This video contains content from SESAC. It is not available in your country." A similar dispute between Universal Music Group and TikTok raged on for several months earlier this year before being resolved. In a statement to Variety, a YouTube rep said, quote, "We have held good faith negotiations with SESAC to renew our existing deal. Unfortunately, despite our best efforts, we were unable to reach an equitable agreement before its expiration, so their equitable agreement was not met. We take copyright very seriously," he says, "and as a result, content representation by SESAC is no longer available on YouTube in the US. We are in active conversations with SESAC and are hoping to reach a new deal as soon as possible." Reps for SESAC did not immediately respond to a request for a comment. And basically what that means is they did not respond to comment on this matter. A source close to the situation tells Variety that the previous deal actually does not expire until next week, and suggests that YouTube's move, it's a negotiating tactic. SESAC is far smaller than ASCAP and BMI, with approximately 30,000 members and 1.5 million compositions, while ASCAP has nearly 800,000 members. But as the caliber of artists affected by the block shows, it represents a comparatively large percentage of the marketplace. And I was trying to watch some stuff on YouTube, and I kept seeing that here and there, and I never saw that before. And I went and looked it up, and this was a new thing that happened, by the way. Performing rights organizations such as ASCAP, BMI, and SESAC in the US collect royalties and help protect copyrights on behalf of songwriters and music publishers. They have the ability to block certain public performances of music, which entails everything from streaming to radio to music played in restaurants, although such bans are laborious and difficult to enforce, even for platform as large as YouTube, as evident by seemingly scattered blockages of SESAC material on the platform at the moment. Such blocks are legally complex and can involve other copyright holders. For example, a live Green Day record made by UK broadcaster and BBC is currently available, suggesting a legal wrinkle, although it may also reflect the sheer volume of videos that must be blocked. Relatedly, certain songs performed by Beyoncé, Nicki Minaj, and other artists are also affected, presumably because they feature SESAC affiliated songwriters. Fans were quick to notice the block and received the following response on Saturday from Team YouTube account on X, formerly known as Twitter. Quote, "We hear you. It reads, our music license agreement with SESAC has expired without an agreement on renewal conditions. Despite our best efforts, for this reason, we have blocked content on YouTube in the US, known to be associated with SESAC, as in line with copyright law." And it responded to frustrated follow-up tweets from users by saying, quote, "We understand this is a difficult situation. Our teams continue to work on reaching a renewal agreement." End quote. "We are continuing our discussion with SESAC to reach an agreement, but do not have any exact dates for future updates." End quote. Such blocks are a common when rights holders, such as record labels, publishers, and PROs, and broadcasters, cannot come to terms on a licensing agreement, and usually do not last for more than a few days or weeks. However, along with bruising UMG TikTok battle earlier this year, one such dispute between YouTube and Warner Music Group resulted in Warner pulling its videos from the platform for some 9 months across 2008 and 2009 before terms were reached. These copyright situations can be very intense, and as a content creator and other content creators and viewers, this is a very touchy subject that can be on very thin ice for the copyright holders and YouTubers. Say if somebody wants to react to a video that's copyrighted, or say there's these situations right now with YouTube dealing with a really broad situation with all these different musicians, artists, they're called now more. And I think that, this is a very tricky, touchy, hot button situation. In the intervening years, YouTube's formerly continuous relationship with music companies has become much more positive. Ironically, after the company hired former Warner recorded music chief, Liar Cohen, as its head of music in 2016. However, as music fans learned on Saturday, disputes still occur, and there will be more information coming out regarding this matter. And hopefully at some point, which I believe, in my opinion, eventually there'll be a compromise in this situation. But for now, people that are trying to listen to these certain artists are going to be in an unfortunate situation because they're not able to listen to these things via YouTube. And I wonder what their reasons for this is, but as I said, it's basically the license expired and they have to get it renewed, but it hasn't happened yet. And this was something that will develop over time, and I'm sure there'll be more videos taken down. I'm sure there's billions of videos and variations of videos. So I will be following this story and to see how this goes. If you have any thoughts about this topic, please comment below what you think. Thank you.